I'm watching Freaky Attractions, which is a creepypasta channel on YouTube, and it totally reminded me, I believe it was for my 18th birthday, I decided to have some fun. I'm 23 now, so this is a couple years ago. I decided to have some fun, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna have my 18th birthday at Chuck E. Cheese. Why? Because I'm a huge Five Nights at Freddy's fan. This was actually the last time I've been to Chuck E. Cheese from what I can recall, because it scared me so bad. But the kids, they were at an actual birthday party for a child, and the kids were out there, my sister's kids were out there dancing with the other kids, and, you know, all that fun shit. And there was this one animatronic, and it was Chucky, and he was standing there, he was talking, he had his hands by his side. The only thing that really moved on him was, like, he rotated on a platform and, like, his head turned. And it was kind of cool. And I was like, you know what? For all my love of Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't think I've ever touched an animatronic. And I was just kind of sitting there, and I was staring at this thing, and it was just looking around, it was smiling, you know, it was being an animatronic. And I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go touch this thing. So I walk up to it, and the platform's a little higher than I am, so I have to look up at him. And I'm looking up at him, and I have to, his hand is like almost eye level with me, and I'm like 5'4". So his hand is almost eye level with me, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking touch this thing. So I reach up and I grab his hand, and just as I do it, he turns and he looks at me. And like, motherfucker whipped his head around so fast that I thought he was gonna break something. I don't know if new animatronics have like sensors in them or something, and they could like, they're supposed to turn and look at the children when you touch, or when they touch them, or what, but that was actually terrifying to me. And I was actually watching a video called I Was Quarantined at Chuck E. Cheese by Freaky Attractions, and it totally reminded me of this, and it absolutely terrified me in that moment, but I love to look back on it now and laugh, because it's so fucking funny. Oh, and I absolutely forgot the best part of this, was all of the other adults, like my mom, my sisters, everybody is over standing off to the side, and all the adults are talking and chatting, and when that happens, I kind of scream a little, I'm like, ah! And everybody turns, looks, sees what has happened, and laughs at me. I'm like, what the fuck?